Hey Foothills parents, we are Nick and Andrew. We're the student ministries pastors. If we've never met before, it's nice to meet you. This video is for a number of things. We want to update you on some of the stuff that's coming up this year and kind of go over a little bit of recap as to what happened this last year. So Nick, what happened in junior high?
Cool. Well, in junior high this year, we started with our theological unit. So we went through major topics that we feel are vital to our Christian faith. To have some sort of basic understanding of big words like Trinity, like salvation, sanctification, and understanding the Trinity as the three Godheads and walking through each one of them. We feel like that's very vital for their faith, and so we wanted to walk through those, and the kids were, they did a great job. They were so focused. It was awesome.
Sweet. Yeah, and in senior high, we talked about a series called Our City, which we talked about religions that are represented in Calgary, from Buddhism to Hinduism to Islam to atheism and all these things. We had some amazing guest speakers come in. It was great because we taught on what they believed, and then we looked at it through a biblical worldview lens and said, where are we different? And how do we engage? And yeah, we spent nights praying for these people groups, for opportunities to engage, and we had a great time doing it. Next week is our kickoffs. Junior high is on Tuesday, the 7th, and senior high is on the 8th. So tell your kids, invite their friends. It's going to be a great time of hanging out, having some fun. And so what's happening with junior high this year?
Yeah, so this year we're going to start talking about the history of the Bible. We're calling it the bygone times of yesteryear. We're going to talk about the historical context of the Bible stories. So we're going to go really in depth. We're going to talk about, who really was Esther's husband? Are there dinosaurs in the Bible? We're going to go through all those historical ideas, as well as touching on a lot of FAQs, frequently asked questions, from Christians in the church. How about senior high?
Sweet. Yeah, so starting at the end of November, we started putting together a poll with some other of our core students, and we sent out questions about things that we don't talk about at church, but we'd like to talk about at church. And so for the last about month and a half, we've been compiling and organizing some of those questions and thoughts and ideas. And this year we're going through and we're going to be talking about the stuff we don't talk about at church. And we're going to talk about it at church. So that goes from the LGBTQ conversation to abortion to all of these somewhat big topics that we never talk about at church, but we really need to, and try to look at some of these big topics through a biblical worldview and with a gospel-centered heart that's full of the love of Jesus. And so we're really excited about this year and what's gonna be happening. Some of which is to keep on your radar. Next month, February 7th to 8th, is a 403 conference. This is going to be an incredible event. The youth pastor from Bethel Church is coming up, going to be one of the speakers, as well as a number of other speakers from around the country and the city, where we're going to have our grade 8s all the way to our grade 12s coming. It's only $45. It's going to be a sleepover. We're going to have a place to crash, so make sure you register. This is one of the events that I hope that you can get your student to, because it's going to be equipping for them to live out their faith in their schools. They're going to be meeting other Christians from around the city. It's going to be an event you are not going to want your kid to miss.
Absolutely. And grade 8s, this is an opportunity for you to begin connecting into senior high. You are invited to this conference. I'll be there as well with you guys. It's going to be a great time. Grade 6 and 7s, we're going to have something for you as well. On Friday night, we're going to do a big event. Stay tuned for more information about that. It's going to be a lot of fun, and you're not going to want to miss that either.
Another thing that we have sensed in our hearts that is incredibly important in our youth ministry is partnership with parents. And so we want to take a baby step in that this year. So consider this an invitation to you. For the first part of our kickoff next week, we're going to have our leaders and parents who are invited to come and just to meet each other. There'll be some food, there's some punch, whatever there might be. But we just want to get in the same room with you and just meet face to face, because we know a lot of the parents we haven't met yet, and we believe that you guys are the primary disciple makers in your home, and we want to start bridging that gap that we sense is really important to bridge, because we can't do what we sense Jesus calling us to do without you, and we want to partner with what you are already doing with your students at home. So you're invited. It'll be from 7 to 7:30 next week, Tuesday and Wednesday. So if you're a junior high parent, please come out on Tuesday to that. And if you're a senior high parent, please come out on the Wednesday, 7 to 7:30. It's going to be an amazing time of just getting together and saying hi. Yeah. So thanks so much, parents. We love you guys. We're appreciative of you. All of your support, your prayers, everything. We could not do this without you guys. So thank you. We'll talk to you soon.
See you guys.
Bye.